Okay, just a couple thoughts on the 2021 Volkswagen Atlas. This particular vehicle is the SEL with the 3.6 liter V6. That's an optional motor. The standard is a 2.0 four-cylinder, and this is a mid-range SUV, mid-size SUV, I should say. It's around $46,000 new. And as with most SUVs, it has all kinds of electronic gadgets, active cruise control, which keeps you a certain distance from the car in front of you, the guy who keeps speeding up and slowing down and speeding up and slowing down. It's kind of helpful with that. And lane keeping, which in this car is really annoying because it messes with the steering wheel. It tries to steer you back into the lane, and also it will at times flash on the screen. It'll vibrate and make a noise, and then it'll say to take over the steering even though you've had your hands on the wheel the whole time. So this one is more annoying than some cars. This has an 8-speed automatic, and it's a nice driver. It's an easy vehicle to drive. The steering is very light, which is nice in a parking lot. The steering wheel has 15 different buttons on it, so there's a learning curve to the electronics on this car, as with most German cars. It just has a lot of features, lots of buttons, and it does have an all-electronic dash, which is nice. I like these new dashboards because you can change the way they look. This one right now is set to have the navigation screen in the center. I'll see if I can adjust this. So you can change it to show the radio station, cell phone, vehicle status, speed, and assist systems. And this one also shows the average miles per gallon and distance to empty, in addition to the tachometer here, and then your regular looking dial for the speed as well. So nice dashboard layout. The V6 in this is 276 horsepower and 266 foot-pounds of torque. It needs every bit of that because it's heavy. The curb weight is over 4,600 pounds on this, and you can feel it. The passing power is not there. This thing takes time to pass, so you need to think about it. It's not one of the situations where you can pull out quickly and try to pass somebody. It's not gonna be fast. The 8-speed automatic helps with launching it, but first gear is very short, so it can be a little herky-jerky in traffic because of that. And I've seen that in other vehicles too, with these 8 and 9 and 10 speed transmissions, so nothing really new there. It does have a few different modes for four-wheel drive, but keep in mind this is still a Volkswagen, so off-roading in this thing would be probably not the best idea. It's got a pretty cushy ride, except when you go over really rough pavement, then it does get a little bumpy and just rough around the edges because it's a Volkswagen, it's not a Mercedes-Benz, so it's going to act like that. But it does have some different modes, snow and mountain, for the all-wheel drive. So overall, not a bad vehicle. I'll show you the cargo room. It's pretty roomy. This is a pretty large vehicle. This one has the captain's chairs. And the third row is pretty small. So with the third row up, you can see you don't have a whole lot of storage room. But if you fold down the third row, that gives you a fair amount of room. And then if you fold down that second row, you've got about 97, almost 97 cubic square feet of room, which is pretty cavernous. So it's a decent sized vehicle. It'll hold quite a bit, and it's a nice, comfortable ride. So at $46,000, it probably should be, but that's the going rate for most of these mid-size SUVs, that and more. So that's just my quick thoughts on this. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.